Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, welcome. How are you? And if you're returning, what's up? How you doing and all that? So in this video, I am going to be using Monstar hair from AliExpress. I ordered a 613 14-inch bob and I'm going to be dyeing it copper brown using the watercolor method. So basically in the package they gave me the wig and they gave me a blonde wig cap. Just no lashes or anything like that. But this wig does have clips in it, and it does have an adjustable strap at the back, so that way it could be tighter or looser depending on however I want it to be. So since this is a blonde wig and I'm trying to watercolor it, I do not want to stain the lace. So what I'm going to do is put a protective barrier on it before doing anything with the watercolor. So what I'm going to need is the got to be spray, the freeze spray, and it got to be glue gel. So what you're gonna do is spray the outside first. You want to push any wispy hair or any loose hair from the edge of the frontal or closure, and you want to just spray along the edges and just push them back to make sure there's none that's flied away. Then you want to flip it over and you want to go ahead and just do a light spray to the other side. The next thing you want to do is take the got to be gel, the black bottle, and then you want to just take like a popsicle stick or something, and you want to put a little bit on it, and you want to put a light layer all over the lace. You want to do that front to back. You cover all parts of the lace. That will keep the lace from staining when you do try to dye it or when you dip it into the colored water. After you get the gel all around, you want to make sure that you go to the very tip of the lace and add a nice good layer onto the end. You just want to make sure that you don't stain any bit of the lace. Once you're done with that, you want to take the got to be free spray and you want to go ahead and spray another layer into that as well. So now you have 3 layers. You have the spray, some gel, and then the spray to seal it off again. So the next thing I did was get my clear tub up and I filled it up a good quarter of the way because it's pretty big, and I added a mixture of boiling water and regular warm water to keep the pores open in the hair so that it takes the dye really well. I have the Kiss Cajun Spice, and then I have some Adore Copper Brown, and I added that to the water and mixed it together. So you want to just make sure you're really doing a good job mixing the water so that you can get all of the lumps and clumps out. I did take a tinting brush as well to the side so that way it didn't have any lumps as well. You also want to get all of the dye out of the bottle, and the quickest way to do that is to stick the bottle underneath the water, let it bubble, and pull it out, and then you want to go ahead and pull it out and flip it over and let it come out with the water. And the more you do that, the all of the dye will come out of the bottle. So from there, I just took the wig and just started dipping it into the colored water. The more you dip it, the darker the color will be. And I didn't really want this to be like a super light copper color. I kind of wanted it to be more red and a nice dark color, but as you can see, it started off pretty light. It started off as like a pinkish color, and then the more that I kept dipping it in, the darker it got, and the color I was able to achieve was pretty jumping. So if you want it to be a darker color, continue dipping, and the longer you dip, the more color can get onto it. You also want to make sure you're separating the hair, because separating the hair will allow all of it to get some type of dye on it, because it's really easy to have it cloaked together and then you not get any dye on that part and it's still blonde. So you just want to make sure you're kind of combing through here and there to make sure that you're getting the dye on all parts of the hair. So after all of that dipping, y'all, this is the color that I was actually able to achieve. She is a ginger now. Okay, look at that. That color is jumping. That is really what I want. I didn't want it too light and I didn't want it too dark. So I'm actually pretty happy with this. After all that I did, this was a nice end result to it.